The Broncos will put total leather and will get started. Well, that will give them good field position. Get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Quick completion on the out route. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Guys, they first played in 1977. They've had their battles in the WAC, the Mountain West, and here they are again today.
Yeah, they've changed conferences, and it's kind of an interesting rivalry, Palmer, because they don't play every year. But it's been kind of neutral the last 10 matchups, so good little rivalry, still budding, still blooming.
Yeah, it's a fun one to watch, David. This thing really kicked off back when Boise State joined the WAC, and that year they upset then number 8 Fresno State. I think that's when people around the country started paying more attention to this rivalry.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Galloway. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Mobley. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And right away early in this game, first drive, you're seeing the big storyline here. It's this quarterback's speed versus the defense and who's going to win the day. And I love the tone the defense is setting here. They knew coming in they were going to have to find a way to corral this guy, and they're able to get home early, really creating some momentum on their side.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's going to fire to the left. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Handoff from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown Broncos. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Cunningham. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys, too, and that time.
Into the house. Touchdown, Boise State. The offense...
It was fucking fun, bro.
They're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Might be calling a hot route. Under fire. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
And they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Rivers. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got it. And he will score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking for a man. It's Cunningham. Snagged out of the air.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. That's caught. It's Mobley. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to keep it in the air. The short hands. It's strong. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Mobley. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Mobley. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Fresno State. A great catch and run for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And there's so many targets to focus on, so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
We're all tied up, and they'll try to get it right back. They're going for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Rushes on him. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Cunningham. Buying some time. Going to try to get it himself. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
So now it's 2nd and long. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 50.
Turning it on! Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and then next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. On a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get it to the end zone.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Gives it on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back.
Lots of room to run. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Throw to the end zone.
Dude, that was another interception right there.
Really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job.
Bro, I'm starting to get pissed off on him, bro. Like, he's getting complete right now, bro.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of
Getting
talent.
annoying, bro. It's actually starting to get annoying, bro.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
On the move, he fires. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Back to throw, it's Cunningham. Caught over the
I'm gonna double
middle.
this one, bro, too, man.
Back midfield, he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the
I'm so
48.
dog shit, bro. I'm throwing interceptions for no fucking reason, bro.
Lost a throw on first down.
Ass.
Gets rid of it. Good completion on the out. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play
So
there to
close,
pick
I'm
up
still
first
fucking
down.
2 picks, dude.
They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get in his hand. Breaks into the open.
Bro, what are you doing?
Finally put the brakes on
What
him
a party
at
at
3.
work.
A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone. I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this.
They're on fucking
They're
2
going to get gassed
touchdowns,
by the
dude.
third quarter.
It was, bro.
Wants to throw again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Wants to go up top. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just get off the field here with only giving up 3 points.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Catch in the middle. It's Mobley. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. A field goal here would make it a 2-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the field on 4th down. To throw, it's Cunningham. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but
Bro, I don't
obviously the
know.
result is an incompletion.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm
They're
getting cooked
dealing
out.
with a 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Pocket breaking down. Running to Green. Goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line, and boy, did they need a little breathing room. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Got a man. It's Hunter. Across the 25. He's got room. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
I guess I get flagged for that, dude. Like, what
See what they've
flag?
got on 2nd down.
That's, if anything, that's roughing the passer, bro.
Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. Knocked down behind the line of
It's
scrimmage.
like, bro, what do I do right here?
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Finds his man. It's Rivers. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Bears the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to find...
No way. Come on. Bro, why do I keep getting this next to EA's balls? Dude, like, I get an L from that, bro. I get an L from that. That's insane, dude. This shit's so annoying, bro. I can't play a full game, bro. The game just crashes, bro. So annoying, bro.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Give to the back. Got the first down and more. Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Formation for these receivers. To the air, it's Mendoza. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Throwing right. Makes the grab. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
There he goes. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Punch it out of the air.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle.
Got that, bro.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. He'll pull it on the read. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy quick to the line. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza.
Dude, what?
Shipman fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was
We did all that for a score, bro. He did absolute most just to get fucking 7 points, bro.
Step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Alright, even it's just like, dude, he took fucking
Fielded
forever,
in the end
bro.
zone, it's Concepcion. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Rivers. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around, you find more creative ways to get him involved.
With the catch, it's Bush. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short? Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing.
Yeah, and on the other side, scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball is free on the pitch.
Dude, oh my God, bro.
Oh, and it's a hit that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Bro.
And he'll get it up to
Like,
the
I'm so
38.
sick of this
It'll be a
game right
first
now,
down.
bro.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant
I feel
throw
like
to
that
his
just pushes
receiver on
you
the
off,
outside.
bro.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Got it in the middle.
I knew it, bro.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. The toss to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end.
Nah,
Working the big
I say
throw
that
to the
shit.
corner.
No way. He was out of bounds, bro. I'm challenging that. His foot was out of bounds.
Out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this
His
offense.
foot was
Within
out of
striking
bounds. That's so cheating,
distance.
bro.
Coach still thinks he was right.
We're giving him that,
The
bro.
officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Navy is clicking on all
That's
cylinders
insane,
right
bro.
now.
That's how y'all want to play, bro. This game,
Back to
bro.
pass. It's Mendoza.
This game is so bad, bro.
Makes the pass. Fires it incomplete.
This
The
game is so
offense just
bad,
has
bro.
not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points...
Why is he wide open? Didn't I just put someone on
He's
him?
loose on the left. Touchdown,
Oh, dude.
Navy. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got
I
the
am
catch
saying,
first.
bro. No one
Does the
decided to
rest.
cover, dude.
Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead.
This nigga fumbled the ball, bro. Just do stupid ass shit, bro.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called
This shit
on to
crashes
protect
again,
this
bro. I'm
lead.
gonna leave the game. Sorry, bro. Shit's gonna delete it, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter.
There's nowhere to run.
Pulled down at
Blocking
the
is so
8-10,
shit,
and the
dude.
decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Boise State ready to send out that offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it
Fumbled
in
for
a
no
touchdown.
reason, bro.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout.
Dude, what?
Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs.
How you throw that so short, bro? Be accurate with your
The
throws,
quarterback got
dude.
confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man.
Wait, look at that, bro.
time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window
Pissed me
way
off,
too
bro.
small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He'll throw it. He
Dude,
misses
this
his
nigga
man.
accuracy
The
is so
accuracy
shit,
just
bro.
not what it needed to be on that play. Quarterback just threw that one wide. Might have been bothered that the defender was going to try to undercut that route and pick it off.
Yeah, and those out routes, remember, you're throwing all the way towards the sideline, so it's a longer throw. And you're right, if you miss short, Reese,
Turning it on. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
yeah, and it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now first and goal.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another.
Touchdown, Boise State. How about this back staying on track and getting it out on the option?
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Makes the grab for the two-point conversion. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Why is he wide open, bro? Coverage is doo-doo,
The
bro.
quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had
Wait.
time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Now the play fake.
See, why is he wide open? Why does he keep breaking off?
It's Branch. Ripping through the
Bro, we just
defense
playing
and
man,
getting it
bro.
all the way down to the
We're playing
24-yard
man,
line.
dude. They keep breaking off and it's
This
pissing me off,
quarterback
bro.
is having himself a day. Over 200 yards.
I want
in the
everyone to get a
first
fucking
half.
man,
It was
dude.
hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. And the physical play there forces the incompletion
Everyone's
on
getting a
first
fucking
down.
man, bro.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced
Everyone
that
get a
incompletion.
fucking man, bro.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the back. They just keep firing. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll pull it down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Navy now facing third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 fourth-down attempts. They'll try it again. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th-down stop. The offense quickly. Timeout to stop the clock.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again downfield. It's Barnett. Here comes it.
Throw it! Bro, I'm lagging!
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to
Bro.
deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him.
I am
make a
literally
decision,
lagging, bro.
it makes it
This
easier
game
for
is
the
actually
secondary
ass, bro.
linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right.
Fuck,
The
man.
offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically.
Bro.
You got that great chemistry with. You know,
I am. Like, what the fuck?